Hello, children. A very good morning. This is Miss Yu Rai. So, today we are going to deal with the effect of pollution, part 2. In the previous presentation, we talked about the effect of soil pollution, radiation pollution, etc. Now, today we are going to deal with air pollution. The blanket of air that is surrounding the earth, that is the atmosphere, it plays a vital role, a very important role in making life possible on the earth's surface. Without the presence of the atmosphere, life wouldn't have been possible on the earth's surface. And as we all know, it is made up of various gases, okay, and those gases are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, hydrogen, etc. They are names of some of the gases that is present in the atmosphere. We say that air pollution is occurring when the atmosphere contains concentrated amount of very harmful pollutant or harmful material, then we say that air pollution has occurred. And pollution is caused also by the increasing amount of industrial activities. Not only the industrial activities, but the harmful emission by the automobiles and the human activities are also responsible for increase of pollution in the air. Let us now see what exactly biochemical cycle is. Okay, it is considered as a basic building block of for the life, okay, for all living things. So biochemical cycle, it is actually a chemical reaction which uses the solar power, and it uses the gases of the air and nutrient from the soil to produce energy nutrient. So that energy nutrient, it is the basis of life on the earth's surface. That's why we call biochemical cycle as basis of life on the earth's surface. So now the most important biochemical cycle gases are carbon dioxide, or the oxides of carbon, oxides of nitrogen. So we will deal with this one by one, associating it with air pollution. The oxides of carbon, they are supportive to life and animals on the earth's surface, but when this cycle it is disturbed by burning of the fossil fuel, such as when oil is burned or when coal is burned, nearly 5 billion tons of carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere per year. When there is emission of lots of carbon dioxide, then as we all know, carbon dioxide, it is actually a greenhouse gas. So because it is a greenhouse gas, it leads to global warming. So when global warming takes place, at that time lots of vegetation is also destroyed. Not only that, it causes havoc on the earth's surface by changing the climate. Okay, this climatic change, in the sphere of regional climate as well as seasonal weather pattern also changes because of the increase in amount of the carbon dioxide. So obviously it will destroy, it will affect the human health as well. And carbon monoxide, when it is inhaled by human, then it can enter the bloodstream and it reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of the hemoglobin. Thus it causes headache, giddiness, exhaustion, retardation in physical and mental activities in human being. If there is long-term exposure to carbon monoxide, then it may be fatal, it may cause death as well. We all know that carbon dioxide, it increases because of the burning of the fossil fuel. Lots of emission of carbon dioxide is there, and if there is no vegetation, that means deforestation has taken place, so there wouldn't be any plants to inhale the carbon dioxide that is being released by the fossil fuel as well as the living things that is surviving on the earth's surface. So that way there's great increase in the carbon dioxide, and because the carbon dioxide has increased, that's why global warming also takes place. Let us now talk about another biochemical gas, that is oxides of nitrogen. The nitrogen monoxide and nitrogen dioxide, they are very poisonous gases and are produced when the fossil fuel is burnt. So this gas, it can cause smoke, and greenhouse effect is also caused because of these gases. Not only that, there's retardation in the process of photosynthesis because of the presence of this nitrogen monoxide and nitrogen oxide. And acid rain also occurs. That's because of the presence of oxides of nitrogen. In human being, this presence of this oxides of nitrogen, it causes breathing problem, or we call it asthma as well, bronchitis, impairs functioning of the enzyme in the respiratory system. It causes shortness of breath, we cannot breathe properly. Chest pain is also caused. Not only that, even digestive problem, it is caused because of the presence of the oxides of nitrogen, or nitrogen monoxide, or nitrogen dioxide. Let us now talk about the gaseous hydrocarbon. Okay, so the important hydrocarbon in the atmosphere is the methane, and it is produced by the paddy cultivation. Not only that, when fossil fuel is being burnt, at that time also methane is produced. And methane, it is basically causing a smog. Not only smog, poor visibility in nature is also caused because of methane, presence of methane. So not only that, methane also causes in human, it causes skin cancer, lung cancer, respiratory disorder, yeah, irritation in the eyes, abdominal pain. Benzene is also associated to cancer. Volatile organic matter are also added to the atmosphere. So some of the names of the volatile organic matter are propane, butane, pentane, isobutane. So they are released basically by the dry cleaning. When we are doing the dry cleaning, auto body shop, different activities that is done in the auto body shop. Not only that, when the lawn is being mowed, and when industrial painting is taking place, in all these activities there's a release of this volatile organic matter. And this volatile organic matter, it causes change in the structure of the DNA, and it may result in lung cancer. It also causes irritation in the eyes, nose and throat. And if it is in high concentration, then it may damage liver, kidney, central nervous system, to a great extent. Ozone, we all know, it is very beneficial when it is present in the stratosphere. Actually, it is protecting us from the ultraviolet rays that's coming from the sun. But if it is present, or it is found in the troposphere, it is very dangerous. Okay, and it is a toxic gas when it is present in the troposphere. Causes irreversible respiratory damage, meaning the respiratory tract or the lung tissue, it is completely damaged by the ozone gas, and it cannot be healed at all after it has been damaged. Inflammation of the throat, that is burning sensation in the throat. Not only that, this shortness of breath, there's a breathing problem, and chest pain as well, where there is presence of ozone to a great extent. When we say suspended particulate matter, it means the dust particles, smoke, soot and other harmful substances that is present in the atmosphere. Okay, and it causes invisibility and corrode metal. That means we cannot see in the places where there's lots of presence of dust particles, smoke. Not only that, it corrodes the metal. Buildings are corroded, monuments are corroded because of the presence of the suspended particulate matter. And where humans are concerned, it causes respiratory disorder like the asthma, lung infections, allergies are caused because of the presence of suspended particulate matter. When there is modernization, it's a way of life that is taking place, and because of it, rapid industrialization is also taking place at that time. It leads to huge amount of pollutant in the atmosphere. So it causes various types of health hazards. So these health hazards can be listed into three types. One is the long-term hazard, short-term hazard and transient hazard. when health issue or health hazard, it is resulting because of the temporary exposure to the harmful material, and it lasts for a very short period of time, like the skin allergies, then we say that it is a short-term health hazard. So if that very hazard, it is for a very long time, and because of the continuous exposure to the hazardous material like asthma, then it is known as the long-term hazard. And the transient hazard are those which has been exposed because of accidental or because of very rare spillages of chemical or gases from the factories, like the example is Bhopal gas tragedy, Arctic oil spill that took place just few days back. Not only that, the Vishakhapatnam gas leakage that took place recently. So all those are transient health hazards. That's all for today, girls. We will be coming up with the presentation on effect of water pollution. Till then, please take care of yourself and bye bye.